So I wanted to do a quick video tutorial on preparing the sweet potato pound cake. I've had great, feedback. People have said the cake was great, all those things like that. I've made changes to it several times just to perfect it. I feel like I have achieved that. But there are some people who are saying that they've had difficulty with preparing the cake. I've gotten messages like it was too packy. Not really sure what that is. I've got messages saying that it came out like a pie texture. Don't really know why that is. But I'm going to show you exactly what I do so that next time you make it, you'll be able to follow the steps. There is more to making a cake, than just mixing the ingredients. It really is science behind it. Your speed on your blender matters, things like that. Stuff that I was not able to really convey in the instructions, written instructions, without making it like a textbook or something. So I'm hoping the video will show exactly what I do and will be really helpful to you in the end. Okay, we start out by putting our softened butter in a bowl. We're going to beat it on medium speed. We want to get air into our cake, but we don't want a whole lot. So we don't beat our butter on super high speed. It's just on medium speed until it's like fluffy, like pale in color, and really, really creamy. Okay, so we're going to add both of our sugars. We're going to beat it again on medium speed until it's nice and creamy. Next, we're going to add our eggs. We're going to beat it in really well, one egg at a time. I do a scrape down in between the eggs. The scrape down is really important. If you look carefully, like you'll see there's still like butter that wasn't even incorporated into the sugar, that didn't get creamed well with the sugar. The beaters can do but so much. So scraping the bowl down, kind of mixing it, is going to help make sure that everything is incorporated. And this is where most of your beating is going to happen, right when you're with the wet ingredients. So scraping it down, folding it in, mixing it is crucial to making sure everything is incorporated well. Okay, so now we're going to add our sweet potato and vanilla extract. I'm using freshly cooked and cooled, 100% cooled sweet potato. I'm not using it from a can. I've tried it in this recipe and it did not turn out well. Okay, so we are going to blend together all of our dry ingredients. We're going to add our dry ingredients 1 cup at a time, but we are going to alternate between the flour and sour cream. So we're going to add 1 cup of flour, then we're going to go in and we're going to add a cup or half of the sour cream, and then we're going to follow a cup with a flour, again sour cream, and we're going to end with the flour. Okay, so you see I'm going to do a little bit of scrape down. Scrape downs are really important when you're making a cake. You forgot to get those ingredients that are kind of like stuck on the bottom to get into the actual batter. right, so this is going to be your final scrape down. If you look closely, you can see that there was a lot of like sweet potato and butter and things that were not fully mixed in. So you're gonna have to take your rubber spatula and get in there, fold it in. Try not to do too much mixing. You don't want to beat it real fast. You don't want to make it gummy, but you definitely want to fold all of those bits of sweet potato and the butter and sugar and everything into all of the batter. Okay, so this is going in a buttered and floured bundt pan. I'm gonna bake it at 350 for about 55 minutes. All right, so this is our beautiful bundt cake. It is so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna pour the sauce over it. The sauce is really thin in the shot, in the shots that you've seen online, because it's for demonstration. But the sauce will get thicker. It's like a caramel sauce, and if it gets too thick, you can heat it up to pour it. You don't have to pour it over the entire cake. You can serve it on the side. Look at that crumb. That texture is beautiful. It is it is delicious. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I hope that video was helpful. I did. I know the video quality is not great. It's not, what everybody else is putting out here, but I just wanted to make sure that I, help my readers out, let them know that this is a real recipe. I'm not playing games. Like, I'm not just throwing stuff on the internet. I make this cake all the time. People love it. It tastes wonderful. I've had great feedback on it. I apologize to anybody who's made the cake and it did not turn out well. Um, I don't know all that happened, but know that I am open, to conversation, things like that. You can always use my contact form on the blog. Send me an email, comes directly to, my email box. I read every email that I receive. I respond to every email. That's not ridiculous. And I will absolutely discuss with you, anything, any recipe on my blog, any improvement to it. I'm a novice cook, I'm not pretending to be, like a chef or anything like that. I wouldn't even call myself a novice cook. I've been cooking for a long time, but I'm self-taught, and there's a whole lot that I don't know. But there's a whole lot that I do know, and I'm sharing those things. So, like I said, if there's anything you wanted to add, discuss, comment on, do it on the blog, send me an email. I will respond because I care about what I do, and this is what I do. All right. See you guys later.